Okay, today we're going to be talking about the Blue 360 platform and what we have to offer for Pinnacle agents, the package we put together. So we're going to jump into this real quick. We're going to take about 20-25 minutes, give you a real quick overview of what exactly is being offered and how to get started with that. So the Blue platform includes lead capture components, IDX website, smart CRM, listing management, CMA tools, marketing tools, and transaction tools. We're going to be talking about relationships and specifically about how to date your database. We do a lot of one-night stands in lead generation and not enough long-term relationships. What does that mean? We spend a lot of time and effort to get that transaction, and then we simply do nothing to continue to build that relationship and follow up with. And we're going to be talking about how do you build a relationship with an online lead, someone you don't know, and how that works and how you facilitate that. So all things being equal, people do business with and refer business to people they know, trust, and like. This is a very true statement. Real estate is a relationship business. And the core of technology is really to facilitate those relationships and make your life easier as you build your business and as you build those relationships, and little things that you can do to help move those relationships along. So getting started, we're going to be talking about dating, okay? Dating your database and relating this to how it used to be back in the day, when you were single, you were dating, and what the processes you go through. So first thing you're going to do when you're getting prepared to go out is you're going to get dressed up, okay? Personal branding is about managing your name. Going on a date, chances are that your blind date has Googled your name. Going to a job interview, ditto. I would add to that, are you going on a listing presentation? Are you going on a buyer presentation? There's a great chance that that person has Googled who you are before they ever invited you into their home. So are you Google proof? Do you have a website? Is your bio on your brokerage website? Is your LinkedIn profile filled out? Your Facebook profile? It is way better to have these things and have these profiles out there than have nothing. People don't trust people they can't find online. So make sure it's consistent. Your photo's up to date. Your bio's consistent across all the different portals that people might find you on. Great example of an agent in the office there that I Googled. First thing that comes up is her Pinnacle agent profile. So we're ranking really well for those. So make sure that you're updating those photos and you're updating your information on the company website. Have an online presence. Everybody needs to have an online presence. You need to have somewhere you can direct people to. You're handing out a business card, you're doing marketing material, you're doing any kind of advertising, any kind of promotional. People are going to come to your website and they're going to make some snap judgments about, A, are you professional? Are you someone they can trust? Do you look like you know what you're talking about? They're going to make those judgments based off of this website and what's there. So we've tried to create something that's for you that's very clean, very easy for you to be able to do that. Okay, so I'm going to show you what we have. So some of these websites they're already designed. They already have great information in them, great calls to action. They look good. There's different looks and feels based on what you're trying to do and the message that you want to have. And these will give you a really great start in being able to make sure you have a great online presence and all the content, everything is there. Buying pages, selling pages, good information to help your consumers find what they need. And of course, search, which is very important. We want to make sure that you have a great search experience. When your consumers come here, that they're having an experience that's comparable to what you get on a Redfin or Zillow. Because we track everything that they're looking at when they're on here. We're tracking what they're searching on. We're gonna look and we're gonna search and we're gonna find, what properties they look at, how many times did they look at it. They're gonna be able to come in here and filter and search, advanced search options, all the things that you'd expect to have in a great search experience. We also have multiple views, so you can set these as your default to give you different looks, feels. For instance, we have map view. where I can really drill in, down into a specific area. We also have the ability to draw, so you can be able to draw on the map here and narrow that down to be a very specific area. So if you have that user who says, hey, I only live in this area, you can create a listing alert based off of that and have that available for them to get notifications on. And we want to go and look at a property page here. It's going to have great calls to action. Where is it on the map? They can favorite that. They can start an offer. They can come and schedule a showing. All these things are built in with lead capture components. So every time anyone fills out any of these forms, it's going to come directly to you. And it's going to be added to the client management system. It's going to have your name and information so they can contact you directly. It's going to have highlights, initial details, financial information, a map about where the property is located. They can run comparables to see how this property compares to other properties in the market. So neighborhood data, school data, market trends, everything that you're going to need just so that your consumer can get all the information that they want, right? We want to make sure they're getting everything they need here off your website so that they don't have a need to go somewhere else. They can get that information all right here. Okay, on every one of your sites, to help with the SEO, we automatically generate site maps for every city, zip code, school district, neighborhood, and listing in your area. So for instance, if I was to go in and look at the cities area, I could choose any particular city. So I'm just going to grab one here, say Redwood City, and it's going to generate a page that's going to be indexable on SEO. This page is going to have an overview in terms of average list price, days on market, how many homes are new, calls to action to search or find open houses. It's going to have a map of that area, market trends, school information, so I can drill down into a specific school and get additional information, demographics for the area, and calls to action for questions, and newest listings within that area. So just a great way to help you basically get everything that you're looking for in terms of information for those areas of the cities. Okay, we're going to jump back into our presentation here. Okay, so now that you've gotten ready, get your website, you're ready to go out and attract buyers and sellers. We're going to do that in 4 ways: through a share search, share properties, open houses, and home values. I'm going to show you how to do that. So if you go to any one of our property hotel page, or search pages and put in /share. So let's say a great example of this is the weekend's coming up and I want to promote open houses that are available. I'm going to go and I'm going to search for the city that I want to promote, and then I'm going to filter open houses, put in /share, and it's going to pull up this registration page. Now, on this I can determine what type of registration form I have. I can determine what the headline is going to be, any tags I want to have on that open house. When I run that, it's going to give me a list of those. It's going to create a landing page that I can use. So this is the landing page I'm going to take and I'm going to put out onto social media, for instance. Post this link, hey, great new open houses this weekend. Click here to get a full list. And people can come here, they can register, and then they'll be able to see that list of properties that you generated. The next is /share on the property page. So let's say, for instance, this is my brand new property. I want to share it on social media. I come to the site and go to /share. It's going to allow me, again, pull up this pop-up. So I'm going to choose what type of registration form, which is basically how much information do I want to ask them to put in. I can put a headline in. You can go ahead and generate this landing page that I can now post on the social media. This is something you should be doing with all my listings. On a weekly basis, kind of reposting them on the social media. /open house. Now this is something that if you're currently running open houses, this is going to make your life a lot easier. So what you're going to do is the day of my open house, I'm sitting in my open house, I'm going to go to my property on my website, And you can do this for any property on the website. It doesn't just have to be yours. So if you're running open house or somebody else, you can do the same thing. I'm going to come in here and put in /open house. I'm going to select the time and date of the open house and which registration form I want to use. I'm going to hit go. And this is going to create this landing page. So when people come into my open house, I'm going to have this on my tablet or on my computer. I'm going to say, hey, thank you for coming to the open house. Please sign in. Right? And we're going to fill this information out. And then two things are going to happen. One, they're automatically going to get an email from you that's thanking them for coming to the open house with a link back to your website where they can view that proper information. And two, it's going to assign them a listing alerts for similar properties to that one that they've been to. Now, once the open house is over, I'm just going to hit end. It's going to tell me exactly how many attendees I have at the open house and where in the client management system I can find it. So in CRM, I can go search by the tag of open house and the property address, and I can get a list of those clients. Now, a great way to do this, let's say that property would contract really quick. I'm going to filter by that list. I'm going to send an email that says, hey, thanks for coming to this open house on Monday, but that property's already on my contract, so let me know if you'd like to receive a list of additional properties. Okay, so just a really great way that you can use that as a follow-up. You also have things like what's your home worth. They can come in and put in a property value. It's going to give them an estimated value, and that's generated based on MLS data. So what they were looking at, what's sold, what's new on the market in that area. And then there's a call to action that we get at active listing. So basically what this is kind of a foot in the door situation. So you're going to get notified that someone's filled this out. I'm going to call that person and say, hey, looks like you filled out a home estimate. What did you think to that price? And you say, oh, well, this or that, or they're going to tell you that it was off because of this or that. And that's a great opportunity for saying, great. Come by your home, take a look, and get you an accurate estimate. Have a better idea of what exactly you have going on. And that's going to allow you to kind of get that foot in the door and start to work with them and find out what their needs are. All these things that we've talked about, these /share, /open house, these make it really easy to post on the social media. And then you can also use the boost option here to target people outside of your area. That allows you to kind of extend that. And you can do that for as little as $10, $20, $50 to get a little bang for your buck. Okay, so now we're going to talk about the dating part of your database. No follow-up. If you're not following up with your prospects, it's the same as filling up your bathtub without first putting the stopper in the drain. If you're going to be in the lead gen business and you're going to be generating leads, you've got to have a system in place that allows you to capture those leads and then work that brand to build that relationship so you can continue to work and understand exactly what they've got going on. So when you log into our client management system, you're going to see a couple things. It's meant to be really simple, easy to learn. So you're going to have how many leads there are, how many tasks, how many transactions you're involved in, what your predicted on the transactions are. Here's your latest leads. And you can see things such as what their activity is, what listings they've looked at, how many times they've looked at them, what they favorited, how many searches, if they're set on listing alerts, how many tasks you have for the day. Now, when I go in and look at a lead, I'm going to be able to see exactly what page they registered on, what form they're filling out. And this is currently our activity. This is going to be trying to remember all my interactions with that person. So, do they have a note? Do they have a task? Do they complete that task? My emails back and forth with them. So, let's say this guy disappears off the face of the earth. I haven't seen him again for a few months. If he comes back, I'm going to be able to go back in the reference and see, okay, this is what we last talked about. So when I call him, I have a good point of reference for our conversation. I can say, hey, last time we talked, you were thinking of changing jobs. Did that happen? Is that why you're back looking at website properties? What's the change in your life? And that's going to allow you to have those kind of conversations. The next is listing alerts. I want to set people up to get listing alerts that drive them back to my website. A lot of agents will do this through the MLS. We'll say, hey, we set listings through the MLS. And
that drive traffic back to the MLS, but it doesn't help out your personal brand. Right? So I want to create a listing so I can take them back to my website so that they're coming back to me for that information, right? I'm not going somewhere else, not going to Zillow or Trulia or Redfin to get that information. Let me find talk about market reports. This is where I can see exactly what they've looked at, how many times they've looked at it, what the averages are, what their favorite properties are. So I have a really good idea of what they're actually looking at, what they're looking at. And then I have my tasks and events and just being able to keep track of those. We have pre-built action plans. So every time I get a new buyer lead, I'm going to go ahead and find my buyer action plan. It's going to make sure I've got them so I'm to market reports and that I'm doing the follow-up and calling, making sure that they're getting the information that they need to make a good buying decision. Just talking about market reports. The market report system, a market report, it's a report that they can go out monthly, weekly, bi-monthly, that allows them to get an idea of what's going on in a particular area. And I can search on things like city, zip code, school district, or I can draw a polling onto it if I want to be very specific area. And I can filter by things such as property type, residential, or condo, commercial, whatever it is I'm interested in a report for. That's going to give me a report that looks like this. It has all what's been on the market, what's gone off the market, what the average list price is, what's new, what's off, days on market, inventory, location, newest listings. Everything's just really great for them to know and understand what's going on in the market. So if someone calls me and says, hey, I'm not interested yet in buying, but until next year or so, I'm going to make sure I'm putting right. If I have a buyer that just closed on the property, I'm going to make sure that they're on the women's marketplace as well, so that they know what's kind of going on with that property. And then task management is really simply, what do I have to do today? What's upcoming? What's left to do? Okay, so now we've moved in and we've got a contract with my buyer seller agreement. The realtor is not a salesperson or a matchmaker. They introduce people to the homes until they fall in love with one. And then they are a wedding planner. I think this is a very true statement, right? This is going to help us to figure out what do we got to do to make sure that whole transaction goes smoothly. Okay, and so when I take in a new listing, it's going to show up here in my listings area. I can manage these. I can see the information on the property, take notes, keep track of tests and events, apply action plans. I can keep track of what agents have been looked at the home showings we've had, and gather for showing feedback on those. When the property goes into closing, I'm able to come in here and set all those details. What was the closing price? What were the commission splits? Who were the people all involved in that transaction? What were the tasks that need to be completed on that transaction? I can apply closing task list to make sure all those things get done. I can upload the documents for that transaction. And the best part about this is I can archive all this data. So if somebody comes up 3 or 4 months from now, I can go back and figure out who was involved in that transaction. Okay, so now once I close the transaction, we're moving to that kind of long-term phase. You don't close a sale, you build a relationship. If you want to build a long-term successful business, so a couple of ideas on how to continue to build those relationships post sale, right? So one, I'm going to make sure everybody's set up on they bought, they sold, whatever it is. I'm going to make sure I'm setting up with a virtual reminder so I can call them and remind them who I am, stop by, see them, see how things are going. Really work on becoming that kind of expert in the area, and then find follow action, make sure those things all get done. You call them, visit them, send them thank you cards. When's the right time to ask for a referral? Make sure you're busy with those people. So the system can help you do all of those things. So getting started, the cost of this is $50 a month. It includes everything that we talked about: the lead capture ideas, smart CRM listings, marketing transactions. So that's the special pinnacle price that you guys are going to be getting through your brokerage. You're able to sign up to that by going to pinnacleestate.com/sign up or calling our 1-800 number. And that's going to give you the ability to go there, see some additional information on that page. There's a video that you can watch that goes into more detail. It's going to tell you what's included. You'll be able to check out the templates that are available for you to choose from. Get some additional information on that. So in closing, let's quote, the best way to create value in the 21st century is to connect creativity with technology. And what we're trying to do here is make it available for you guys to be able to take this technology, utilize it in creative ways to help grow your business. Thank you for your time. If you have any questions, please reach out to us. Reach out to us in support of Live 360. Our calls to the number. Going to pinnacleestate.com/sign up is going to give you guys all the information.